And good morning to the viewers and listeners at home.
Well, in a good gesture, an association of black professionals decides to honour a white business leader. What stood out about his leadership style that made you want to do this?
Well, during his tenure at Standard Bank as CEO since, I think, 1998, he's been a transformational leader. He has shown that if you apply yourself to the imperatives of the country, you can take the country forward. Yeah. And that's why we're recognizing him today. He has been actually chosen by his peers,
Wonderful.
The CEOs of other banks, as the best for the past few years. He has ensured that during his tenure at Standard Bank, he nurtured black talent. And that's why today we have the likes of Sim Shabalala, Kennedy Pungane, and others that have come through during his tenure. So we said this is the kind of a leader that we need to recognize and honor.
Yeah, it would be so nice to have had him with us, but you were telling us that he was at a function last night that was also celebrating him and his career, so he couldn't be with us this morning, but he certainly is going to be there this evening to receive this accolade. When one looks at, let's just take a sector like chartered accountancy. They've experienced a slow but steady growth when it comes to transformation. What about the financial services sector, though?
Well, you are quite correct there. The chartered accountancy professional is a very important one in the economy. It has experienced steady growth, but we are seeing more and more black chartered accountants coming through the ranks, and we like that as ABSIP. And that's why we are also, as part of our programs, funding students at universities that are studying towards the chartered accountancy profession, so that we develop a pipeline of future leaders in the financial services sector.
Yeah, and hopefully even speeding up that process, because these are sectors that it's much needed. Indeed,
and that's why we are an organization that advocates, that influences. There is a catalyst for transformation, and we would like to see that being sped up. Yeah. And as I said, we are contributing from a bursary perspective to ensure that students that are studying towards economic and management sciences actually become the pipeline for the financial services sector tomorrow.
How do students apply for these bursaries? They come through the organization?
They come through the organization. The application forms are in our website, www.absip.co.za.
All right, and then they'll find all the details there.
Yes.
Let's just go back to the point of honouring Jacko Maree. Did the role of the joint CEO position that was announced now between Ben Kruger and Sim Shabalala, did that play a role in awarding him and also in the transformation process?
Well, to us it showed that indeed in his time as a group CEO there was succession planning. And we were happy and we congratulated all three of them, Jacko, Ben and Sim, about 3 months ago, because we saw that there is succession planning. They know where they want to take the bank. Yeah. And yes, we are seeing now a group CEO of Standard Bank being Sim Shabalala, a black individual that he identified long ago and nurtured his talent, and today we have him as a group CEO in a joint capacity,
which is a fantastic accolade, and an accolade that is well deserved. That's getting there on merit. What advice do you give to black professionals in this particular industry to get ahead, to get to positions like Sim Shabalala?
They need not be lackluster or complacent. They have to work hard. They have to work smartly. They must apply themselves. Opportunities are there, and I can assure you that companies are looking for good black talent. So opportunities are there.
Yeah.
Our black executives or professionals should apply themselves correctly and grab those opportunities. They are there.
All right.
And as ABSIP, we will advocate that it is indeed, it should indeed be the black professionals that rise to the echelons, through the echelons of the financial services sector in particular.
I know on my script it says, looking at this picture, it said that Jacko had tears in his eyes on the day of the farewell. I'm not sure which picture we're referring to. Doesn't look like that picture. All right, my director knows which picture it was. So let's put this picture on screen. And just to end off the interview, what type of a man is Jacko, in your opinion?
Well, the first time I saw Jacko was in 1998 when I was working for Standard Bank myself.
Yeah.
He visited the branch where I worked in Mbangeni, in Standard Bank, and we tried to address him as Mr. Maree.
Yes.
And he said, no, my name is Jacko.
Lovely.
Please call me Jacko. He is a down-to-earth man.
Yeah.
He is not scared to take risks.
Good.
I remember when he came in as CEO, in fact, we had to change the credo of Standard Bank from with us, you can go so much further, to simpler, better, faster.
Yeah.
And one of the first things he said was, Standard Bank will never be the same again.
Yeah.
And indeed, we can see 15 years later that it has never been the same. It has not remained the same.
Yeah.
So he's a down-to-earth man. He doesn't like limelight, but he gets the work done. He's the caliber of leaders that we need as we move into the second phase of South Africa's transition.
Good.
That's our opinion.
All right. Well, good luck to him in his future endeavours, and also, of course, good luck for this evening as he gets awarded by the Association of Black Securities and Investment Professionals. Sibongiseni Mbatha, who is an executive member of the association, thank you very much for joining us here on Morning Live.